I was just in the shower and the guidance came through so quick of a message that I need to share with you. If you are struggling to pay a bill, if you are struggling to pay somebody back, if you just feel like you can't get your head above water and it just feels daunting and it feels like so much, it feels so far away, feels like it's going to take forever to pay something back, I want to go ahead and help you reframe this situation. One, go back to trusting your choices that got you even into this situation. What happens if you're beating yourself up or if you're in guilt or shame, remorse, or regret? You're not doing any good in your life to move the needle forward. And you're ultimately saying that when you make a decision, you can't trust yourself. So, how are you going to move forward with your life if you're constantly doubting your decisions? It's basically saying in the moment where you made the decision to buy whatever you bought or sign up with whoever you signed up with, that ultimately you can't be trusted and you do not have the ability to make a right or a wrong choice. So, let yourself off the hook right there and go back to really accepting that that was the decision that you made in the moment and that was what was best for you. Every decision that you do make, there is a risk. There is a risk every single time. And it also shows that you were willing to take that risk. You were willing to say yes to something that you didn't know exactly how it was going to turn out or how you were going to pay for it. And that takes courage, that takes bravery. And that means that you trust yourself to go to your next level of life. Sometimes there are going to be experiences that don't necessarily work out the way that you want or the timing that you want them. So that's the first part, really accepting it, trusting your choices, your decisions, removing any guilt, remorse, regret, or shame. The next part is going into gratitude for the service or for whoever you signed up for, whatever creditor it is that you owe. Can you be grateful that they approved you? Can you be grateful that they trusted you? Can you be grateful for the service that you did get or the money that you did receive from them? Tap into the gratitude. A lot of times where there's a holdup with paying a bill or paying somebody back, it's because we're bitter, we're resentful, we're angry at the service, or we feel like it didn't work or it didn't help us. Go look at all of the positives. Yes, your feelings are valid with the parts of it that you didn't like. Don't deny that, but really look into what were the positive aspects. Because the quicker you can shift into gratitude, the quicker you can shift into your power, that it was your choice to get into this situation or to sign up with that creditor or that coach or open that credit card, whatever it is. And now this is the third and final piece. Pay what you can and be in communication with them. Release your guilt and shame of the situation. They just want to be in communication with you and know that you are in integrity and you have the right intentions to pay them back. I know that this can be scary. This used to be so scary for me because, say, I owed a coach $3,000. And if I didn't have that $3,000 and I felt nowhere near being able to have that $3,000, I barely had money for my groceries, right? It can feel really, really scary to then have that conversation and expect them to want the $3,000. But what you can do is tell them you're sorry for being so late on payments. You're not able to pay it now, or I'm able to put this amount down. Maybe can we get on a payment plan? I do intend to pay you back, but right now I'm not able to fully pay you. I've never had somebody not work with me in this situation, whether it was PayPal credit, American Express, a coach. Trust me, I got very, 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 very behind on a lot of payments. And I was so bitter and resentful and blaming all of them when in reality, I'm the common denominator. I'm the one who owes these people money. I'm the one who kept opening credit card after coach, after mentor, after da da da, whatever. So call your creditors, be honest with them. The truth will set you free. Whoever you owe money to, be in good standing with them. If you only can pay them $10, pay them $10. If you can only pay them 100, pay them 100. Do what you can. But I will say this, do not ignore it. Do not keep avoiding it. And do not keep thinking you're righteous to not have to owe or pay somebody back because you thought the service sucked. I stayed stuck in that for 4 years, and that was plain misery. It was always in the back of my mind and my head because I felt so right. But it does not feel good to not be in integrity and to be in your power and know that you are the one that made the choice. This is really about calling your power back, getting clean, owning your choices, owning the risks that you took, and now getting into good standing. So I really know if you implement this, it's going to serve and support you. Start praying on it. What is your guidance? And you can start asking for the money and creative ways to make it to also help you move the needle along. So I trust you were led here for a reason. Know that there is hope. It's going to get paid. You are going to be on the other side. Another tip that's just coming right before we leave is picture the thank you page of an email, for example. If you need to pay a phone bill, picture the thank you for your payment from Verizon. You need to pay your rent. This is your confirmation. Whatever it normally would look like, go ahead and start picturing what that actually would look like. So often we're praying for things, but we're not actually allowing ourselves to go the next step and actually picturing it and visualizing it and seeing it happening. That's going to make a huge difference. Find what works for you and send me a message on Instagram at Dr.Onalee if you want to share how this message supported you, and share with your friends if you feel called. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will keep creating some more content for you.